Hi there, it's Nicole for Simon Says Stamp, and today I have a card for the October 2015 Card Kit Blog Hop. This is a clean and simple card using products from the card kit, and even though it is clean and simple, it has a big impact just how you use the product or how I use the products in the kit. I'm going to take this great arrow paper and I'm going to line up this largest sized stitched rectangle die from the Simon Says Stamp Stitched Rectangle Die Collection, and I'm using some post-it tape to hold it in place because I want to make sure that that point there, or that area that all of the arrows are pointing to, stays kind of centered there off to the left in the kind of upper third portion of the panel. Go ahead and pop that out. And it's got this great gold foiling on it. Then there is this painted hello die also included in the card kit this month. And I'm going to die cut it from some of the black cardstock included in the kit. And instead of cutting it just one time, I'm going to go ahead and die cut this 3 times so that I can stack them one on top of another and really make this hello have a bold look to it. Now, if your paper sticks to the die like mine did there, go ahead and just use a straight pin or a piercing tool or something like that to poke it out. It's much easier than trying to get it out and maybe ruining your die. That's what all those little holes there in the back of the die are to push out your die cut image. So go ahead and die cut that one more time. That's about 3 is about enough for this card here. You can make it as thick as you want to, but it definitely gives it a more substantial look and almost a more chipboard type of look and feel. Go ahead and pop that out. And then I'm going to stamp one of the phrases from the stamp set included in the card kit using some of the Brilliance gold ink also included in the card kit. This is on just a scrap of the cream cardstock. I'm using 1/2 of the cardstock for the card base itself, and then I'm going to stamp my additional greeting phrase on the cream cardstock, trim a little strip of that, and then that's going to go right underneath the die cut word hello. So kind of just figuring out exactly how I want that to go, if I want to leave the tails long, if I want to trim it, and obviously in the finished card I've trimmed it down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue these die cut hellos together back to back. I'm using the Zig glue pen to add a little glue or little dots of glue all over, and then I will glue that right on top of another one of the hellos, and you want to make sure that you get it lined up perfectly. Go ahead and pinch it together if it needs to be so that it's one exactly on top of another. You want to do that before your glue dries. And I'll go ahead and do that again. I'm just going to add some little dots of glue all over, and I'll glue that third and final hello right on top. I was going for a more graphic look, so I kind of kept my color palette to very neutral colors. And the bold black of this hello is a nice contrast to the cream and golds on the rest of the design. Once I have those glued together, I'm just going to set something heavy on them. I'm going to set a couple of acrylic blocks there so that it really sticks together. And then I'm going to glue that, and I'm going to have trimmed the ends of the phrase down and glue that in place as well. Again, holding it down with some acrylic blocks until that glue dries. Finally, because I don't think this card needs a whole lot else, because I think with all that the arrows and things in the background, that's got a lot going on, I am going to glue some Pretty Pink Posh 4mm gold metallic sequins in place. I'm using some Zotz glue dots to attach these kind of from the upper left corner of the card through the bottom right corner. You could do those wherever. You could actually do those all over the card if you wanted to. I just kind of did a scattering of them, not worrying about exactly where they went. Once all of those sequins are in place, I'm going to take the Wink of Stella clear glitter brush marker and go over the word hello with this marker to give it just a little bit of subtle sparkle and shine. And I think that really goes nicely with the rest of the card design. The brush tip makes it really easy to apply this to this nice bold die cut hello. And my card is all finished. Thanks for watching this video showcasing the Simon Says Stamp October 2015 card kit. The supplies I've used are listed and linked below the video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.